Hello guys, welcome back to the Red Devil stand with all the latest Manchester United news and transfer news. So, as you all well know, that it's been a long haul process with the sailing, and there has been some quotations coming out from the ex-players, which is really unusual, I must say, because for the past 7 months we haven't seen anything they have said regarding the sell process, especially when it comes to Al-Thani. So now at this point, as we have seen in the past week, that Rio Ferdinand have said something about it. He has been vocal about the sell process, and now there is a quote coming out regarding Gary Neville. He have said that embarrassing, but it's what they have done, drag everything out. It's always in their best interests and not in the interest of football club. The idea of Man United Football Club with its millions of fans around the world not being updated by owners on the ownership sell is quite frankly not good enough, but fitting with how they have operated for 20 years now. Thank you, Gary. Seriously, I mean, the way they are dealing with this process, it just highlights it out that how they have been dealing for the past 17 and 18 years. Yeah. So it's been a horrendous experience, I must say. It's really awful. It's sad to see our club this way. It shouldn't be happening. And for this exact reason, there also have been reports coming out that Erik ten Hag is altering his plans. That's why he is selling some players which he may not have sold. So yeah, he is actually changing his transfer plans due to this selling process. We have been report coming out that Zidane Iqbal will be sold to the club FC Utrecht, an Eredivisie club, and can you guess the number, the amount they are getting for Zidane Iqbal, a player like Zidane Iqbal? He has a huge potential, right? He has a huge potential. We have seen it on the field, especially the last year when we were in poor and he was performing really well. If on that time someone would have told you that yeah, we are going to sell that guy 10 months later and we will get 1 million out of it. 1 million, guys. Only 1 million for a player like Zidane Iqbal. Believe me or not. We could have easily sent him to a championship club this year, increase his value and sell him next year. Maybe we could have gotten 15 to 20 million at the very least. 15 million at the very least. We could have done that if Erik ten Hag didn't think that it's a player that won't fit his plan. I get that. Kudos. But why would you sell him for 1 million? You may say that, yeah, it's Erik ten Hag authorized his sale. Yeah, obviously Erik ten Hag authorized his sale. But he didn't tell them to sell them on 1 million, you know. So that's how crap our negotiators are. They can't get money while they are selling, while buying players, you know. They're just incompetent. They're just truly incompetent. They're even dragging the buying process of Højlund. We have been connected with that player for the past 2 months at the very least. I'm telling you right now, guys, it could be the same way as Anthony's, transfer market was gone. Like it's exactly like that way. We'll be delaying that process, and that 40 million, 45 million price will hike up to 70 million at the end of the transfer season. So yeah, what we have seen with Anthony, Ajax put a price tag of 50, 55 million, we dragged that buy process, and after 3 months we bought him for 100 million, near about 100 million. So we have done that earlier. If this happens, if we really pay, see, as there are reports coming out, I don't know how much true is that, but yeah, there are a lot of reports coming out that Manchester United is willing to pay 60 to 70 million for Højlund. If it's 40 million plus 10 million add-on or 15 million add-on, that's fine. But if we pay upfront 60 to 70 million for a player like Højlund, Højlund is a really good player, but he's a raw player. He's a raw talent. He needs nurturing. He absolutely needs that nurturing. We can't buy a player for 60, 70 million and put him in our first team and expect that he will perform at the very best of his ability at the very first season. No, we can't expect that. We cannot do that. So that will only put pressure on that guy. Because he is not ready to play first team football in English Premier League, believe me or not. He wasn't even a starter for Atalanta. So yeah, we can't expect to buy a player with a huge amount of money and expect him to play that way, because you know what? He isn't asking for that money. It's all the talks that's been going on. It's between Atalanta and Manchester United. So Manchester United is, if they fail to buy Højlund for 35 to 40 million and ends spending like 60 or 70 million, it's not Højlund's fault, right? It just shows us how crap our negotiators are, and that's it. That's it. Already with the sale, it's already complicated. It's already complicated. So we need to have simplified the things, the objectives we want to achieve in this transfer market. We haven't had an official bid till date. We haven't had it. We only connected with Højlund that we could pay 40 million, and that's it. That's what we have done for the past 2 weeks. That's all the thing our negotiators have done for the past 2 weeks. Financial Times are saying for the past, I don't know, for the past week that all that Sheikh Jassim's fifth bid have came out already, and he's very frustrated, and he is kind of in a position that take it or leave it. And I know, I get that there are some certain complications regarding the sale which is affecting the transfer market, but do not kid me that you are selling players like Eric Bailly on 2 million, Zidane Iqbal on 1 million due to that sale process. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make absolute no sense at all. They are just trying to cover up their incompetence, connecting everything with the sale process. No, it's not. I don't like Glazers. They are just absolute brat. But yeah, Glazers haven't said that to sell Iqbal on 1 million. No, it's all down to the negotiators, the officials who are there to do that deal, those kind of deals. But they're failing each and every year. If we can't get adequate players, able players, the players Erik ten Hag wants this season, we may finish 5th or 6th. We absolutely can finish 5th or 6th. And whose fault that be? Would that be Erik ten Hag's fault? No, absolutely not. If Chelsea started playing well, if Liverpool, started playing well in the next season, Manchester City will play absolutely in a magnificent way. We all know that if Arsenal keeps playing the way they did, we are already 5th or 6th, And there are clubs like Brighton, Aston Villa. They can play well as well. Tottenham. We can even go below them if we can't get adequate players. If we can't sign enough players, enough good players, and in the start of the season, we start losing players on, injury, what will Erik ten Hag do then? He's a genius, but he's not a magician. He can't pull out a rabbit from the hat every time. We can't expect that he will keep doing that. So yeah, but I know that the complications are there, but you have to overcome that, especially if you're running a club like Manchester United. There is a report coming down for the Glazers that the Glazers are very slow decision makers who are deliberate in how they think about things. All of the Glazers who have invested in United are willing to sell their shares for the right price. It suggests that the hold-up is due to the amount offered by Sheikh Jassim and Sir Jim Ratcliffe. You see, those greedy bastards. They will suck every penny they can. So we know that the sale won't be happening at least until the end of July or maybe August. Maybe if Sheikh Jassim can buy the club, maybe he will get the key of the club at the end of August or maybe the early weeks of September, and the transfer market is already gone. So he can't spend that. He can't spend any money in this transfer market. And who are we ending up with? The Glazers. And that's just, that's incorrigible. That's just not acceptable. Many articles are coming, like the Guardian have said that the Qatari is the preferred bidder. Who cares who the preferred bidders are? We don't want to know who the preferred bidders are. We want to know that yeah, he got the club. Within 1 week or 1 month, they will start spending some in this month in this club. They can spend some money if they get that time period. I'm pretty sure financial fair play will not stop us from spending money. Believe me, guys. Manchester City just won a treble with 115 charges over their head. So please don't let them kid us that the financial fair play is the issue here. No, it's not. It's absolutely not. It's just Glazers being prat and our negotiators are being crap. You know, that's what it is going on. That's actually what's going on with this. It's really frustrating. It's frustrating how they can drag a sale process with the most valuable club in the football community. I just can't get that. They're absolutely shameless, man. I'm sorry if I'm being hyper. You can understand, right? Even if we think about Blizzard, it makes us hyper. So yeah. Anyway, we have some other news as well that there are some links that coming out that yeah, we may go back for Kane. Maybe there's a possibility if he pushes to sell. If he says Tottenham, please let me go. And I think that Kane may do that. Some reports are coming out about that yeah, especially after the match yesterday they played in Old Trafford. There are some, it may be rumors, it will may be rumors. I think it's rumor. Yeah, we can't say at this early stage that Kane will do that, as he have not signaled anything regarding that subject. So yeah, let's see what happens there. Okay guys, I will come and will bring some more content as well in my next video. And a big shout out to you guys who have commented, who have interacted with me. Please do that, guys. Please tell me if you want anything, you want to cover me, you want me to talk about. So I will be able to do that. So please guys, and thank you. Thank you very much. Okay then, bye guys. Good night. We'll see you on the next video. Good night.